there, Paul. And Spook. Uh, no expiration date as far as you guys go. It's all mental, right? Age to me is just a number because truthfully, I'm the oldest living millennial. Someone dubbed me that. The truth of the matter is that it really doesn't matter. I mean, Madonna, my age, Christy Brinkley, older. I mean, we're talking really hot women out there that, hey, there's no expiration date as far as hotness goes. What it is, it's a mental state, right? So mentally, you can have someone in their 40s who acts like they're like in their 70s, and someone in their 70s that can act like someone in their 40s. So it really doesn't matter. Yes, you can ask a question as long as it's polite and respectful. Something I have to tell you all is when someone says to you, can I be honest with you? If they're asking, can I be honest with you? That most of the time they're probably not being honest. And if they have to ask, can I be honest with you? Or I know I shouldn't say this, but blah, 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 blah. Well, if you know you shouldn't say it, then don't say it. Right? Halle Berry's in her 50s. There you go. Need I say more, Bryson? Oh shit, yeah, Barry. You take schoolgirl pics and videos. Haha, Daisy, you're a wild chick. I love it. Mr. Bean, how are you? Cameron's mom has got it going on. I love it. Let's see. Okay. Can I be honest with you? You like that one, Max? How you doing, Max? Okay. I've been with an 80-year-old woman, so age has no limit. Oh, yeah. Age, if you're with an 80-year-old, who knows? How's it going with that 80-year-old? There's a lot of STDs in the 80, 90-year-old community, apparently. So people are having sex well into their 80s. J-Lo is pushing 50. Wow, did not realize that. Chris, hello. Older women are indeed hot. Helen Mirren is so sexy, Mr. Piratebrain. She's I think definitely getting up there. My age is 34, my girlfriend's 53, and we have been together for 2 years. BBC5. How do find this kind of relationship? What? How do I think of it? What do I think of it? I think it's awesome. Oh, Max left your wife. Okay, guys. Daisy, Max is available for you. Max, take this time. And anybody out there that has just recently left your girlfriend or your wife or a partner in a relationship, just take your time, be solo, realize that you are still a valuable person. Don't take it as a failure. Take it as, hey, you made some good, strong changes and things are going to get better. Really, they always get better. You got to get out of any kind of relationship that you're not finding happiness in. I heard in the retirement community, gonorrhea is rampant. Right. Hey, Brendan and Dee Dee. Let's see. What else we got going on here? She was actually very younger looking and energized. Are we talking about your girlfriend? Or maybe you're talking about an ex-girlfriend lovable? Let's see. Thank you for the compliment. More beautiful than any flower. Thank you there, English. I'm 27. My girlfriend's 49. Some of the best sex of my life. That is usually the case. Usually I hear that so much. I don't know if you guys have known that, but a lot of times people say that if you're with someone who's older and more experienced, it's the best sexual experiences that you're going to have. And that's one of the reasons why I'm writing my book, because I think there's a lot of guys out there that think there's something wrong with them if they're attracted to older women. And I'm saying, no, there's nothing wrong with you. Did I cut my hair? No, I just, I got it colored. Okay. So anyway, where were we? You're married already, Daisy? That's okay. You still can be a hot married older woman, right? You're hot. Mr. Bean is hot. I got over 60 ladies in Miami and South Beach. They're the best. I love it. There you go. Go to South Beach or go to Florida. You'll find them all. You can't go out with Daisy Max because apparently she's married. Let's see. I'm 39, but you're a beautiful woman. I like you. Okay, thank you. My ex-wife and I had a 20-year age difference. Wow. Okay. And it's an ex, but did it work out as far as you're concerned in other areas? Was it age the reason that you broke up, or was it something else? That's what I'm interested in hearing about. How to have a long relationship with an old. Okay, so how do you have? Honestly, I think it's all about communicating in any relationship, whether you're dating someone young, old, or whatever. It's all about the communication, right? If you don't communicate about what you like and what you don't like, people aren't mind readers. Let's see. New York Porsche life. They are definitely hot. To me, I lost my virginity at 11 to a 15-year-old, and I'm 42 now, dealing with MILFs in their late 40s and early 50s, and I love every minute of it. I guess that's why you guys all found me here, because of the whole, I'm totally in favor of the younger man with the older woman relationship. I'm in one myself. I think it's really interesting to note that because women tend to live longer than men, it makes sense that if there's a 4-year difference, if you want to even the playing fields out, to go with someone at least 4 years younger, right? If you're a guy. I mean, if you're a woman, can't do math, but that's okay. I used to live in South Beach, and women are so sexy. There you go. I left my dog, and now he poops in another yard. Mr. Bean, be happy he doesn't poop in your house. Let's see. Hello to everyone just joining me here on Instagram. Waving, waving, waving. Max, I'm going to have to miss that. Let's see. I've loved older women because they are more open-minded. So, okay, so Max left his wife. Max is great. If you guys want to check out Max, he's at Gold Coast Tickets. You should go over there and get all the tickets for all the concerts you want. He's awesome. And he's a pretty sweet man. And if anybody has any recommendations for him, he just became single and he would like to get some help as to how to get back into the dating scene. What do you guys suggest? Rich Williams, love you, beautiful and sexy baby. Age is just a number, and experience in your age makes the difference to whom you're dating or want to date. Interesting. Kevin had sex with an older Asian lady. They age good. Woo. I loved older women because they're more open-minded. Yeah, I got some 200 and something comments on the last Instagram post that I put up, or one of the last ones, when I asked what makes older women attractive. So again, if you guys on YouTube right now or watching it later want to put down in the comment section below what makes older women so attractive to you, or what makes that relationship work, write them in the comment section. You might be featured in my book. The book is going to be called The 12 Secrets to Dating Older Women. And I'm working with a publisher right now on that. So stay tuned for that book. And then when I go on a book tour, you guys can come and I can meet you in person. So I need you all to make sure to give a thumbs up to this video and to subscribe and turn all the notifications on so you don't miss future episodes like this. And also, like I said before, make sure to vote tomorrow for America's Got Talent, the Human Fountains. You can vote up to 10 times, and my son is in it, and he would love your vote. He and I do a podcast together. You guys all know what that is. It's called Sex Talk with My Mom. Some of you guys are avid listeners, like Mr. Bean. So definitely would you go to Sex Talk with My Mom, the podcast. It's on YouTube. Also, you can subscribe there and listen to our banter back and forth. We talk about everything. Not just sex. We talk about relationships. We have a great morning after show, which is the episode after our last podcast, where we use all the comments and discussion about what the topic was, which last week, who did we have on last week? Oh, we had a great, funny episode with Rydoon, who was a Viner. Very, very funny. So check out Rydoon on our last podcast, and also for our morning after episode, which was out yesterday. No, it was out this morning. Look into incels. I think you would find it interesting. I think I've heard of that. Are older women hot? Next question, smile, says C.E. Bailey. I guess you guys wouldn't be here if you didn't think so. Daisy, when I was in my 40s, I was asked to show if what I bought Has to show my IF when I bought a lotto ticket. I missed something there, Daisy. Da, 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 da. I need a woman for a play partner. Are you available? No. Next. You're welcome. Abdul Malik, what is your age? We don't answer questions like that. By the way, I did not appreciate at all the freaking Monday morning dick pic that I received today. What the hell? I asked you guys so many times, not you, of course, all you people are very respectful and wouldn't do this, but I don't need to get some, if you sign up for my newsletter, you have my email address. It's on my website, Karen at KarenLeePotter.com. Please do not, it's just KarenLeePotter.com, I think. Don't send a dick pic because it's disgusting to wake up to that. It's just offensive. It's just like, whoa. What's your educational background? That's an interesting question, BBC5. Well, I have a master's degree and a bachelor's degree in social work from the University of Illinois down in Champaign-Urbana. Go Illini. Woohoo. So that's where I did school social work for 5 years or so before I had my kids. Then I got into commercial work, video editing, directing, creating. I don't know if you guys know that I did a lot of special presentations at parties, weddings, bar mitzvahs, anniversaries, birthday parties, a lot of extra creative work. And that's how I learned how to video edit. And also I did some commercials. I've done some pilots. I've done, recently I was on BuzzFeed with my son. If you want to check that out, the link will be, I'll put it in the comment section below. I was on a BuzzFeed video where he went on a date and he brought his mother, and it's pretty funny. Let's see, Kevin. Incels are men who blame women or the world for their lack of sexual activity. Kevin, oh my God. It's like that MGTOW stuff. I still get, every day I get a MGTOW comment. They're like, stay off of MGTOW. Don't get involved in our business. And the only thing I said is about MGTOW is that why hate women? They gave birth to you. If it wasn't for a woman, you wouldn't be here. Don't hate women. Take care of yourself and find out what it is that you do. What's your oh, we did that. Religion actually still best of friends. Oh, religion separated Lovable from his 20-year relationship. Yeah, I mean, see, it's not really about age that usually ends a relationship. It's usually about something much, much like it could be money. It could be it could be religion, like Lovable, or it could be something like bad communication. Bryson, you did tell me about incels. That's how I've heard about it. Okay. My husband's 5 years younger, and it's great. Daisy, woohoo. Delgado, you're a really pretty sweet cougar. Karen, you are pick over the weekend. I look like a teenager. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, my pick over the weekend. I had a photo shoot with Women in Roads. Dennis, you guys check out Women in Roads if you'd like to see. And he goes much more sexual than I have been. I kind of draw a line. He goes over some of the pictures go over the line. So if you're interested in that, don't ask me for the naked pictures. Go to Women in Roads. He'll have more of that kind of stuff. Love you, beautiful, sexy. Okay. MGTOW, you're right. Okay, here we are. I'm trying to scroll through all these at once. We had an open relationship and that worked great for us. Oh, wow. Lovable. Let's hear about your open relationship. If a man marries 32-year-old with a 27-year-old lady, is it suitable? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Sounds like I would be a lot of fun. I am a lot of fun. Perry, I try to be. Let's see. Are all older women more aggressive? Good question, Roosta. Are they more aggressive in terms of meeting them or in terms of in bed? Or in terms of just in general? I really don't think you can generalize about all older women's personalities. Some people are more passive, some people are more aggressive. In general, if an older woman approaches you, I would say that she might be more aggressive. But usually it's the other, I found it was the other way around, that when I was single, a lot of the younger guys would come up to me rather than the other way around. But that was just me. I'm not sure what, I think it varies. I wouldn't sit on your ass waiting for some girl to come up to you. If you're interested in someone, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, act on it. That's all I got to tell you. It came from Mel Robbins' book called The 5 Second Rule. And I use it all the time now. If I'm trying to make a decision as to whether or not I should approach somebody, I push myself to do it, because if you don't do it, you're going to be so sorry. You're going to be like, within 5 seconds, your brain will teach you to don't do it. It'll like, it's scientifically proven that your brain will tell you not to do something. If it'll come up with all these rationalizations. Oh, this girl's going to think I'm, a loser, or she's too busy. She's got a boyfriend, and she's too hot for me, and all these other negative thoughts will go through your head. So just push yourself. If you see someone you want to meet, push yourself and let me know. I really want to know if you guys have tried this and it works. Let me know, because I know personally of one of my son's friends who said it definitely worked for him twice already. Karen, are fights normal in a relationship, and how much is too much? Kevin, good question. Are fights normal? I think they are. They have to be, because you're two totally different individuals, right? You have totally different wants, desires. There's points in your life that you might not feeling great about yourself or whatever, and it's got to affect the other person. And so, fighting, I always think, is healthier than the people that, oh, we never fight. Well, that's probably because you're holding in a lot of your feelings and emotions. So that's why you're not letting them out and you're not communicating. I've always thought that the ones that you least suspected of breaking up are the ones that end up breaking up, because they're not the ones who fight. Now, do I think that fighting constantly is okay? No. Obviously, if you're fighting all the time, it probably isn't that great, and you should get some help with that. Kevin, that's my theory. What do you think? Anybody agree with me on any of this stuff? Please comment below here. I'm 41. My ex is 61. Oh, that's cool. That's a 20-year relationship, a 20-year difference. When I went to I got those over 60 ladies. Oh, UMI. Oh, UM. I got over 60. They went to the gym and looked like Hollywood stars. So fire. I love it. Delgado, you're having a fun time. Hello to all you guys. 23 Dragon, Pierce, and Raymond, Ronald, Jimmy, Jimenez. Okay. How time have you get for find your man, please? What? How time have you get for finding a man, please? I'm not. How long have I been with my man? Let's see. Oh, somebody thought you were 21, Daisy. That's funny. I love that. When you were getting a lottery ticket, the girl who asked for my age, she thought I was 20. You gotta love that stuff, right? She didn't think I was old enough to buy a lottery ticket. If I walk into a bar and somebody cards me, I kiss the bouncer. I love that shit. I know they do it on purpose too. It's quite obviously I'm over 21, but I just love it when I get carded. That makes my day. Sometimes they have to card everybody. I don't care. Do you think that all the cougars want only short relationships? No. Good question, Waldeman. For example, I'm in a relationship with my man for 10 and a half years, and he's way younger than I am. So I think that relationships between older women, younger men are completely viable, just like you see the opposite when you look on the media. I mean, you look at George Clooney, you look at Billy Joel, you look at, I think, who was it? The one that had the Charlton Heston. I mean, people are having kids in their 80s, men, and no one says boo about it. But, people freak out when you see, someone that has the opposite relationship, like Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher when they were together. I mean, it's just like it was such a huge deal. It's getting more and more accepted. Kevin, you're right. My friend told me her daughter had a good relationship. Everything was peachy, but I don't know where her husband left her for someone he met in LA. Wow. Okay. So, I mean, you can have the same age and have one person just completely, go into some sort of mental illness, or gain a ton of weight, or just lose. There's a lot of things that can happen that it could break up a marriage. If you really try to work on it, it's a hard relationship. Monogamy is hard in general. That's just the sexual part, but it's hard to keep communication open all the time, and it's hard to have two people on the same page all the time. Relationships are freaking hard. They really are. I know this 50-year-old babe, and she's inspiring. Yeah, you're going to find a lot of the people in their 50s are very inspiring, especially those who've gone through a lot of trouble and a lot of things have happened in their life. It's great to talk to them because they're not going to sit there and worry about stupid little shit that girls in their 20s or early 30s what even are worried about. They aren't going to sweat the small stuff like the way younger girls do. So that's what's so nice about being with someone who's older. They could teach you stuff. They could teach you not just about sex, but about life. Hey, Joshi, Eric, Robert, I love sex with married women. I don't know about that, Robert. That's not being impeccable to your word. You're a man, when you're constantly having sex with married people, it just shows a lack of um, empathy for those other people that are involved, unless if they have an open relationship. Ari, we are more confident and assertive. We are older women. Hear us roar. Woo, woo, woo. Older women are so beautiful. I'm doing great. Thank you, Josh. Morals. Morals, yes. Whatever those are. Try to have them. Thank you, my one and only. First time I went to give a gift to my girlfriend. She is from other country. Which thing should I give a perfect gift? I'm confused. A perfect gift. I would say something that you've put a lot of thought into, something about her that you've talked to her about, and something she might be passionate about. If she loves reading, buy her a really good book. I mean, or something sexy that you guys, have talked about. I don't know. If you want to get a really, really good vibrator, or anything in the adult industry related toys, look at my link down there in YouTube to Lelo, Lelo. You'll get 15% off if you mention KarenLee 15. Lelo. What have I been doing all weekend? I have been going to concerts. I went to see. Oh my God! If you guys haven't seen my Instagram story, I was singing very off key, which I didn't realize, to Peter Frampton and Steve Miller Band at the Greek Theater in LA. Wow. Talk about men in their 60s, 70s that are still rocking like 20-year-olds. I mean, they're not just rocking, they are the expert artists. They have not lost it and they sound great. And I was shocked at how great Peter Frampton was because, man, he brought me way back. Good question about the gift, by the way. I bet you're good in bed. Of course, I'm good in bed, my one and only. Why did you can't answer to my question? Wallet man. Oh, I don't remember what the question was, but send it again. Is it women use sex as a weapon? If they use sex as a weapon, then I don't know what to say. I think you need to examine why you're in that relationship because they shouldn't use sex as a weapon. Paint my pretty face to spread love and positive vibes. Okay. Lay it on the table, let it all out. There you go, Daisy. Let it build up and put it under a mat. Good one. Made your day. Okay. I love you guys all. I'm not going to call you. Sorry about that. Hope we can meet someday. Yeah, like I said, I do live shows and I do it with my son when Sex Talk with My Mom, the podcast. So if you don't want to miss those, make sure you go to Sex Talk with My Mom. We're on all the social media, all social media. It's called Sex Talk Podcast on Twitter. But if you go to Facebook, if you go to Instagram, YouTube, we have videos out that we do together that are so funny. There's a video that we use what's called a water slide, and you have to see that. Go look on Instagram or YouTube for the video on water slide. Very funny. I'm dating 3 older women, and they know I'm dating 3 older women. They know I only want sex with them. Is that cheating? No, you're not married to them, and if you are honest with them, as long as you are upfront and tell them, I am dating many women. Are you okay with that? And they say yes, then you are not cheating. If you are not telling them that you're dating many women and they think you're the only person they're dating, then that is, in a sense, to me, not being ethical, not being upfront and honest. And you want to be a man who's impeccable to your word, or a woman who's impeccable to your word, because that's number one in the 4 agreements. Remember the 4 agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz? Number one, be impeccable to your word. I do this all the time. Number two, don't assume anything. Number three, don't take anything personally. And number four, always do your best. Right? So what do you think about Ezekiel? Hope he is strapping up, LOL. I am gay. Thomas, thank you for sharing. Wallenman, I'm a student, last level engineering, and I want to have a marriage with a cougar. Do you think it's all people might to take me crazy, man? No, I don't think they're going to be crazy. Wallenman, no, you definitely should find an older woman and marry her. No one's going to think you're crazy. Can you do a foot tease? No. Where can I find cougars exactly, and how to detect a cougar in the street, please? How do you detect a cougar in the street, please? I got to write that down. That is so adorable. That was a funny one. Okay. I've done so many videos on this. You should go back and check them out. How to meet a cougar, or where to find a cougar. How to detect a cougar in the street. I may actually use this as a thumbnail at some point. Okay, so to answer your question, Wallenmina 92, the way you're going to detect a confident, older, unique, genuine, assertive, and racy woman is just by the way she carries herself. Okay, so if you see some woman who's very assertive, like just very confident in the way she walks, you just go up and talk to her and find out, like, if she's, at all single, available, if she's interested in having a drink or a cup of coffee with you. Keep it light, keep it funny, and just, it's a numbers game. Eventually, you'll find someone who's going to work out with you. What is the oldest people have sex? I don't know. Ari, for my birthday, you can send me a nice bottle of CK Eternity or Laird Humps. Ari's going for she likes some perfume for her birthday, in case you guys are wondering. You like the live streams, Luca? If you like the live streams and you want to keep them going, please support me on Patreon. I'm going to give one little plug for Patreon, Patreon. I think I pinned it, or at the top of the chat. Patreon.com/KarenLee. That's me. And this way you can support me for as little as $5 a month, because I think the dollar slots are all sold out. $5 a month, that is, you can have messaging. We'll have each other's emails, so we won't lose connection. And it's a way to support these live streams, so that I feel like, all this work I put into it is somehow validated in the form of money, because if I don't have the money, I can't continue to do this stuff. My birthday is September 24th. I'm sorry for saying I have more sex with an old woman 50 years old as not a young girl. Okay. Let's see. How to approach a beautiful cougar. Luca, I'm running out of time now. I can't do it right now. Please put the question down below. And I do talk a lot in my book, which hopefully you guys will all buy, and meet me on the book tour. It's going to be the 12 Secrets of Dating Older Women. And one chapter will be just on how to approach older women. Oh, you want a Sibian? Ari, we're going to do a podcast about the Sibian. If you guys don't know what that is, that's going to be very funny. It's almost like, I want to say it looks like a horse that you'd have in gymnastics, but it has a vibrating vibrator dildo type of thing in it, and it's wild. If you've never seen it, go look it up on YouTube and tell Bunny I sent you. Can you have a phone number? No, I don't give out my phone number. Are older women even more curious about dating black guys? I don't know if they're even more curious, but maybe so, because they might be ready to be adventuresome. I don't know. I'm not going to give out. Okay, so I got to go, but just so you know, don't request my phone number, WhatsApp number. I'm not going to friend you personally on Facebook. The only reason is I have to be careful of my own safety. So as much as I feel like I know you guys and you feel like you know me, we really don't know each other, and I got to be careful about who I give my phone number out to. In addition, I really don't have time to talk to everybody unless they're actually paying me. I charge for coaching. If you guys want coaching, I could do that. And I do it over the phone, and you'll get a number to call, and you can call me on this number, and you can ask me any questions that you want, as long as they're not phone sex related crap that's happened before where I have to hang up on people. But usually people are respectful. And Thomas, your birthday is October 29th. I believe then you are a Scorpio. Okay. Nice story. Love watching your shows. Daisy, thank you so much. And thank you for joining me. I love having women on the show and telling their stories. Thank you, my other women on YouTube, especially Ari, because you guys really help, validate what I'm saying as a woman, because there's a lot more men, obviously, on these live chats, and they need you, and I need you. I'd rather just talk on here. I agree with you on the personal phone information. Yep, JB, that's the situation. Do you physically coach? Nope. It's all done via the phone. It's not even done via video Skype. Unfortunately, I just always, when I'm burned, I have to be careful. And I've had situations where I've been on Skype where someone whipped out their dick. People whipped out their dick when they joined me on Instagram. That's why I can't allow any of that. I can't have that. I just, I'm not a porn star. I don't want to be. I want to have this be like a fun chat, just with my personal opinions. Nothing is based on, extensive research. It's just things that I've learned over the years, personally, professionally, and that's it. And you guys have helped me and are definitely going to help me write the book. So if anything, all I ask of you is to comment below and like this video. And I love you all. Don't forget to vote tomorrow. America's Got Talent, wherever I think it's on 7 o'clock pretty much everywhere in the United States. But check it out. It might be later. Yeah, it might be later in LA or the West Coast, but whatever. Anyway, that's all I got today. Hope you guys have a wonderful Monday, and I will see you on Wednesday, but turn your notification buttons on so that you don't forget, and subscribe so you have no reason to miss the shows. Okay? Love y'all. Bye-bye.